So I joined the family business when I was 19, but I was young and I didn't have any experience.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring value. You know, in order to bring value, you have to go out, you have to get experience, you have to understand what the world is all about.
Yeah.
So I left. It was actually one of the most difficult conversations I had with my father, because he was very big on family business and family. And so I said, look, I'm gonna go out. I don't know when I'm gonna come back. It might be a month, it might be a year. It ended up being 10 years. So I left for 10 years. I was working at a marketing agency for 2 years, and then I started my own business. Was running my own business for 7 years.
Okay.
And then I joined the family business in late 2020. Well, it was perfect timing because I was getting a little bit burnt out with the industry that I was in, and my company didn't need me anymore.
Okay.
It was a very smooth operation. I hired the best people, and it was running on its own. And also at the time, Jacob really needed my support and help on the operations and marketing side of things.
Okay.
So it was a perfect storm. And since then, it's been an amazing journey. Well, it's there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure, but it's very exciting, and I'm grateful to work side by side with my father. I think in any business there's healthy arguments, and I think that's something that he's happy with, because before, all the decisions, all the pressure was on him, and he didn't have somebody to go back and forth with in terms of what would be the best next step in terms of products or marketing or whatever it may be. So you know, there's things that we agree on and there's things that we disagree on in terms of our own individual vision, but that's the way it is. Yes, so it's myself, my father, my mother is involved in the business. She's been involved for 30 years now as well. She is the managing director of the boutique in New York.
Nice.
And my older brother just joined the business 2 months ago as well. He does business development. He started doing watches in 2002. He designed his first 5-time zone watch. Before then, it was all jewelry. And people ask, like, you know, how, why? I believe that in somebody's journey in life, they have multiple passions. You get tired of one passion, you go to the next passion.
Yeah.
So he started out with jewelry,
Yeah.
and that was his passion for 20 years almost, because he started in the early 1980s,
Yeah.
and then shifted to watches.
Yeah.
And since then, it's been his primary passion. Well, you kind of learn with time,
Yeah.
you know, and he designed his first watch like he designed his jewelry,
Yeah.
which is completely different than the rest. He came up with the concept with the 5-time zone and,
Yeah.
you know, different colors, and a lot of people said it's not going to work, it's colorful, it's never been done before, you should go a little bit more traditional. And he wanted to create his own path.
Yeah.
When everybody was going left, he went right.
Yeah.
And with time, he learned, you know, the best approach.
Yeah.
He started with a less complicated watch, but more design focused, you know,
Yes.
with the colors. The 5-time zone watch was a quartz movement. And then 8 years later,
Yeah.
he started making mechanical focused watches. We have a headquarters here,
Yeah.
60 people, production, research and development, technical office, watchmakers. But we don't manufacture our own watches. We have a few partners that do the actual manufacturing.
Yeah. Okay.
But in terms of the creative side, the technical office side, we do it all in-house. the model that we're most known for, I would say, is the Astronomia collection now.
Yeah.
That we launched that in 2014,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a model that has space inside of it.
Yeah.
Right? There's room inside of it. So as we were developing that collection, as we saw it become more and more successful, Jacob came up with several ideas on how to utilize that space inside. So we created animals,
yes,
different sculptures, snakes. Yeah. And it's really beautiful to see because it captivates the movement, and it's kind of like it looks like it's holding the movement together.
Yes, it does.
So because we have so much space, our creativity is really endless in terms of what we could do. So sometimes we create special animals for countries that do very well for us as a brand, or we create it just based on our creativity, stuff like that. Some are piece unique, some are out of 9, some are out of 12. The highest one is out of 88. So our Opera Godfather collection is out of 88 pieces. That's actually one of my favorite collections. We did it because the Godfather movie or the Godfather story is one of Jacob's passion. He saw the movie when he first came to the United States from Uzbekistan as a 15-year-old child, as a kid, 15-year-old kid, and it was an eye-opening experience. It showed him the importance of family, the importance of business. And since then, he had a vision to create a product for The Godfather. It took him many, many years later. Yeah, and when he got the idea recently, that kind of triggered that that the importance of The Godfather to him when he saw it when he was 15. He was in Rome, walking in the streets of Rome, and he heard the Godfather theme song outside of a church, and then he called his whole team. He goes, I want to make a watch with an integrated music box. And that's how the idea came about, to do the collection, but also to have the music box inside the watch that plays the famous melody of The Godfather. Yes, it's a healthy size, and it's a healthy size, and the best response to that is that sometimes creativity needs space to breathe. Inside the watch, we have an integrated music box, but also a triple axis tourbillon. Well, it takes time to gain their respect, which is something I understand and I respect. I think when we win an award at GPHG, it's going to be a very proud moment for the family and for the business. That time hasn't come yet. No,
but you are approaching.
Yes, we're approaching. Yes. Every year we submit our novelties, and a few of them get nominated. We haven't won yet, but when we do, it's going to be a very proud moment for us. Yes. So we have New York, Miami, we have Dubai, we have Malaysia. Right now we're opening up Japan, Saudi Arabia, Thailand, Vietnam, and India. We're in an aggressive expansion plan right now. Well, I think in the direction that we're going, over the next 5 to 10 years, we could become top 5, top 6 strong watch brands in the world. Yeah. That's our vision. That's our goal. Yeah. And we're going to work very hard to get there. So our best-selling collection is the Bugatti Chiron, the Opera Godfather. Yeah. And any watch that is under 44 millimeters is completely sold out for us right now. So there's a high demand for our products with the smaller millimeter size. Yes, yes, yes. It's not a big market for us, but we definitely have female collectors as well.
Oh, that's